a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Chet Holmgren.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Fans have been waiting for this one, Tim. Always fun to see the marquee names go head-to-head.
Well, it's exciting to see these guys out here for sure. You want to test yourself against the very best that this league has to offer. That's what we're going to get. It's time to see how they stack up.
You always want to measure yourself, don't you? Where you are individually and as a team, am I correct?
No question about it.
Now here's Barnes. Fox looking it over. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Five to shoot. And a deep 3 from Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now, here's Holmgren. Outside, SGA. There's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. SGA passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Back to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fades and shoots. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for George. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. Fires the 3. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Looking for the first basket of the game. SGA kicks to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You could tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wiggins sets a screen for SGA. Out to Wallace. Gets a very good look and converts.
Shai is just getting better and better at facilitating.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fox with it. Hasn't made one yet. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs lead by 2. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Sohan is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the point. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Harper. Poked away. Higgins against Johnson, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Dort, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Here's Wiggins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This offense just continues to impress.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Castle, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to San Antonio. Holmgren looking around. Here's Wallace. Sinks the triple. Wallace has got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Outside, Fox. Will it go? Thunder with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Holmgren. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back over to you guys.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. The Thunder leading by 5. Williams passes to Wiggins. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Castle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq? So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Thunder. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
SGA kicks to Williams. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 11 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Nifty move. Battling inside. It's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And played through that contact. SGA so tough in the paint.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in this quarter. Dort to screen on Fox. Fox against SGA. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A pass to Fox. Launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3. At the top of the key, Williams. Count it, good.
Well, Williams is a threat anywhere on the floor. The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
Vassell, the pass to Harper. Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Stephon Castle comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And they pick up the 2.
And when the defense is closing in on you like that, you've got to stay confident, and that's exactly what Williams just did.
Outside, Fox. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside Holmgren. Now Williams. Oh, the slam dunk.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside Fox. Now Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Yep, that's going to go in.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Toward outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. From 12 feet. It misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. Now Vassell. Off target from outside.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Not that time. It won't go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yeah, count it. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Here's SGA. Shot from 16. That one pops.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Now Vassell. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
4-point game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
It drops.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
The second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Holmgren rips down the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA.